What is going on, YouTube? Welcome to the Living Freed channel. My name is Tyler Freed, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about why you will fail in trucking if you do not understand what I'm about to talk about. So make sure you stay tuned till the end. If you're new, thank you for clicking on the video. Make sure you stay tuned till the end of the video so you can hear my entire point. Like the video, sub to the channel, and check out my Instagram. The link to that is in the description below. Make sure you go follow me there. And I'm going to get right into the point after I kind of tell you what you're looking at, where I'm going, where I'm headed, and then I'll get right into the point. And so right now I'm on I-44. I'm about to hit St. Louis, Missouri, and I'm headed up to Hamlet, Indiana. I got a load out of Fort Worth, headed up to Hamlet, Indiana. A nice long run, about a 1,000-mile run, honestly, with deadhead and loaded miles included. It's a little over 1,000 miles, so a nice long run to get me out of the house. A good start to my time out here on the road. I'll be out for the next like 4 or 5 weeks before I go home. And so anyway, yeah, so I figured I would talk about this because honestly, I mean, right now, the trucking industry, I believe the trucking industry is experiencing a recession. I really believe that, and it's bringing out a lot of negativity, and some of that is for good reason, but most of the time, people's problems, in my opinion, in the trucking business or in life, period, are their own fault. It's their own choices, it's their own decision making, it's their own mindset, and I talk a lot about that on this channel. I really do, because if you're looking at trucking as a long-term career, okay, there's so many ways to go about making this business worth doing. There is, but the main point as to why you will fail is, number one, like I always talk about, if you're somebody that's watched my videos before, you know I always talk about, you have to have a plan, you have to have a vision before you get into trucking. If you didn't have that before you got in, and you're somebody watching this video and you're new to my channel, and you're giving up on trucking, you feel like giving up, you feel like it's not worth it, you're not making the money you wanted to make, it's just not what you thought it was cracked up to be before you got in. That happens to a lot of people. The reason is because you don't have a goal. You don't have goals you want to achieve. Goals, plural, really. Not just a goal, but you don't have goals. You don't have anything that you're striving to achieve with this job to make it worth it. Because if all you do is just drive and earn a paycheck, and that's all you do, it's not going to be worth it. Really, no career is, but especially trucking, being that there's so much sacrifice involved in being a truck driver. Whether you're over the road, regional, local, there's sacrifice. There's sacrifice with everything, but especially with trucking. But also on the flip side, if you do have those goals set, if you do have that plan before you get in, or you create one, if you're already in, you need to create a plan and lay out some goals and things you want to achieve. If you do that, you're going to look at trucking way different. If you look at trucking as, hey man, I could use this to get out of debt. I could use this to save up and buy rental property. I could use this to invest in the stock market. I could use this to start my own business, save up, buy a truck, buy a trailer, be an owner-operator, build a fleet, whatever it is. But see, what is the main thing? What is the main thing, in my opinion, that will be the reason and is the determining factor as to why so many people fail in trucking? Why it's not worth it for them? Why you will fail if you don't understand this? In order to get to the real money, I'm talking above average. See, people think, oh, you know, truck drivers make 70, 75,000. That's the average, guys. That's the average. You can make more than 75,000 a year as a company guy, and if you start your own business or you specialize in a certain sector of the trucking industry, you can make way more than 75,000 a year. That's if you just want to be comfortable and not strive to do better. But that's the problem. If you're unwilling to get out of your comfort zone, if you're unwilling to do that, Meaning, you're unwilling to sacrifice time, you're unwilling to specialize, get an endorsement, you're unwilling to go into a different sector of the trucking industry, whatever it may be, okay? You want to be, you want to work 5 days a week, be home every night, work a local job, not have to work that hard. You're not going to make six figures. You're not going to make the money that you could make if you were out hustling every single day. If you learned a skill and specialize, whatever it may be. Look, you can make great money local. You can make great money regional. You can make great money OTR. You can make great money in the trucking business no matter what sector you're in. Local, regional, dry-van, flatbed, refrigerated, oil field, tanker, doesn't matter. It does not matter what sector you're in. The people who make the money in trucking, the people who make six figures or more, in my opinion, that's when you start getting into real money, is six figures or more. Those people hustle all the time. Those people are willing to do what the other 90% of people will not do in the trucking industry. It's that simple. It's that simple. The owner-operators that are successful, I'm not an owner-operator, but from the outside looking in, the 10% of owner-operators that are actually successful, that have been doing it for 5 years, 10 years, and have had sustainable success, longevity. That's how I judge success, is longevity. How long have they been doing it, and have they made progress throughout the entirety of the time they've been doing it? The difference between those people that are successful at what they're doing and the ones that aren't is, number one, those people are willing to do whatever it takes to get to where they want to go. They work their butts off. They're willing to study. They're willing to learn. They're willing to sacrifice. If you're unwilling to sacrifice, if you're unwilling to learn, if you're unwilling to do the hard work, and the hard work is studying, the hard work is, going out of your comfort zone, getting out of your comfort zone, and doing something that, in the short term, you're going to go through pain, but in the long run, you're going to see a lot of gain. You are. And in the Bible it says, no discipline seems pleasant at the time, but it yields a harvest of righteousness. No discipline seems pleasant. If you go on a diet, you go to the gym, that's going to be hard at first, especially if you're out of shape. But if you can get yourself to work out 3-4 times a week consistently, even if it's not a lot at first, but if you can get on a consistent regimen and do that and not stop for an entire year, imagine how much progress you'll make. Don't go on a diet, change your lifestyle. Your eating habits should be a lifestyle. Your reading habits should be a part of your lifestyle. You don't watch movies, you don't watch TV, you read books, you watch educational content. While you're driving down the road as a truck driver, you can listen to audiobooks all day long, educational content all day long. How did I learn, for those of you that watch my channel, how did I learn about investing in the stock market? How did a truck driver learn about that? I've listened to hundreds of books on investing, on business, on money management. I've learned. I'm self-taught in a lot of areas, and anybody can do that in trucking. If you want to learn how to build a trucking company, you can do that by just reading books, listening to audiobooks. Don't listen to what a million different YouTubers say. Go read actual books about how to structure, how to set up a trucking business, and how to actually be successful at it. There's a ton of books about that. There's a ton of books about investing in the stock market. There's a ton of books about investing in real estate, whatever it may be. But just understand, if you do not understand right now that it's going to require you to work your face off, to sacrifice, to do uncomfortable things, to really make the money in trucking, to really be successful in trucking, if you do not understand that right now, you should not get in if you're not in. If you just want to be comfortable, don't do it. You're going to quit. If you're already in trucking and you're not making the money you want to make, you're going to have to get out of your comfort zone. If you're with a company that is not paying you what other companies will pay you, say you're with a company making 55 cents per mile, And there's that other company over there that's going to pay you 65 cents, and all you got to do is just call them and set up an orientation, and you're good to go. Do it. Get out of your comfort zone. Leave where you're at. If you're not making the money at the company you're at, leave where you're at and go to that other company that pays you more, that'll get you more miles, and do what you want them to do. But here's the problem. No matter what company you go to, if you are unwilling to hustle, you are going to fail. You could be paid $1 per mile as a company driver, and if you're lazy, you're not going to make the money you want to make, or could make, potentially. That's the problem I see with every single truck driver out there, a lot of people in general, in other fields, but I'm in trucking, so I'm talking about that. If you want to make this business worth it, create a plan, okay? Create a plan and have an understanding of, I'm going to have to hustle, I'm going to have to work hard, I'm going to have to study, I'm going to have to go above and beyond everybody else in order to get to the success that I want to achieve. It's that simple. So I appreciate each and every one of you for watching this video. If you stayed tuned until the end, I really appreciate it. God bless. Thank you for watching. Make sure you stay tuned for more videos in the future, and peace out.